up here. I know we'll turn on the projector so we can use the document camera. Alright? By show of hands, can somebody please raise their hand and let me know what we read about yesterday in Edward's Lane? What chapter numbers actually, Jocelyn?
Chapter 4 or 5? Or 5 and 6?
Yesterday, we read chapter 6 and 7. For homework, what is this? What chapters is this supposed to be on? Does it say? No? Forgive me. Oh, this is a summative thing. This is up to the point of where we're at now. Okay. All right. Raise your hand and give me some examples of the characters that you selected for your teacher. Brianna. Pellegrina and?
She knew very good
No. The two. You did Pellegrina and who else? Edward. Okay. Did anybody else do that combination? Raise your hand. Are there different combinations? Raise your hand. What was that? Who'd you do?
Evelyn and Edward.
Okay. Evelyn and Edward. Any other combinations? Is that a hand raised by back there? No? Eli, who'd you do?
Edward and Mrs. Zulu.
Okay. Very good. Anybody else? Jesus.
Edward and the parents.
Both parents or just one of the parents? Both parents will work. If you did both parents, that is okay, since they're major characters, but they're not major characters, so it's okay. All right. So we did it on a T-chart, correct?
Yes.
Now, fifth graders, those of you fifth graders, those of you who had me for history, we used one of these before, right?
Yeah.
What did we use it for? I know we used it for vacation states which we like to go to and ones we wouldn't like to go to. Can anybody tell me what that's an example of, Sarah?
Like comparing?
Yes, it was comparing two things, right? So for example, let's do another one really quick, all right? We compare two things. Let's do two pretty simple things. These tie in with what Mrs. Beckman was talking about earlier. Day and night. Everybody see this? Everybody in the back, you can see this? Okay, good. Day and night. Somebody give me an example of a characteristic of day. Isaiah. You can look out the window right now and you could probably get some ideas. What? It's sunny. Right. The sun shines during the day, right? So then at night, DJ, is it light or dark? Dark, typically. Okay. Alright, something else different about night and day. DJ.
It's hot.
During the day or the night?
Day.
During the day. So what does that mean about night? It's hot during the day. What is it at night?
Cold.
Cold. It can be warm, but it's typically colder at night because you don't have the direct heat of the sun, right? Okay, so this is just a really quick example of listing characteristics about each thing which you compare. Alright, so we applied this to our story, and you did it with some of the characters. And I gave you a little heads up of what we would be doing today with them. Can anybody remember what I told you that we were going to be using today? Somebody other than you. Brandon. A what?
A web.
A web is related to it. The web. It starts with a V and ends with a diagram. Somebody I haven't heard from yet. Nautica. Huh? Close. You're mixing the words together. Tell that.
The Venn diagram.
Yes, a Venn diagram. Which? All right, I'm going to draw one for you to see if you remember. All right, if you're so eager to tell me, how do I draw one?
You draw two circles and they're both overlapping.
So like this?
No.
No. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, I draw two circles. Tell me how to do it.
First you draw one.
Okay, where do I draw the other one?
And then you go to the other side.
So like here?
Yeah. And then you draw another circle.
Like that?
Yep.
Is that right? That's a Venn diagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Can somebody tell me what I do with a Venn diagram now? Antonio, you were raising your hand. What do I work outside of the diagram or do I work inside of the diagram? Inside. Okay. So what do I write inside? Do I write straight across it like this? Like this is my information?
You're in the circle.
Well, I'm in the circle. right?
And one circle, but not in the middle or the other one.
Okay, so I can only write in this.
Yes.
All my information has to go in here, so nothing goes in here. So why did I draw these then if nothing
It
goes
goes
in here?
in, information goes in both, all three of them.
But not together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then if it splits like that, and certain information goes here, and certain information goes here, some goes here, this is a compare and contrast tool, right? Just like the T-chart. So what do? Where do I put the information? How do I use these circles? Jocelyn?
You put the big circle, you put one thing about that one person, and the other thing about the other person.
Okay.
Then in the middle, we put what they have in common.
Alright. So out here, we do information that is specific to one of the items I'm talking about. This one is the other item, and then in here is what it applies to both of them? Okay. You guys want to show me an example. I will give you a topic. And I want you to tell me where to write each of these things. Okay, so let's do football season starts tomorrow. Football and baseball season is still going on. Yeah, the Broncos play the Ravens, guys. Come on.
Yes.
All right. Football, baseball. Can you see that still? Is it a little tougher to see right there? Got it? Sylvia, Eric, you guys can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in football and baseball here, you put both in the middle, right?
Yes.
Okay. So facts. Give me facts. What's that? They both involve running. So I would put that where? Here, here, or here? The middle. Okay. Something else. I should see everybody's names. You guys know about football and baseball, don't you? Aaliyah.
They throw a ball.
They throw a ball, right. That's kind of a double one. They throw a ball. So they throw a ball. So what else does each sport involve, Antonio?
They run.
Not running. We got throwing. This one's kind of a two-parter. We can split this up and turn it into something else. I'll come back to you, Eli.
Catching.
Good, throw, catching. I was thinking more that both of them use a ball. Right? Baseball, football. Vanessa, what about you? You got something for me? It doesn't have to do what both of them do. It could be specific to one sport or the other.
On the football side,
Okay?
they get in the 3-point stands.
Huh? Say it again, I couldn't hear you. Just
On the
louder.
football side, they get in the 3-point stands like they don't in baseball.
Right, you never see an outfielder getting down into a 3-point stance to run after a ball, do you? Right, okay. So we'll put stance. Give me another football one. Somebody, DJ.
A football, a baseball is round and football is not.
Okay, so we could put round ball. Looks like an oval. Oh, Mrs. Jackman left your phone here. That wasn't good. Alright, we have 2 football, 1 bowl. Give me another baseball. Somebody, one more. Jesus.
They both have bases.
Does football have bases?
No.
They both have helmets.
So wait, if both don't have bases, which one does?
Baseball.
We can put that there, right? Virtually everything you could think about the sports can be divided into this. Like, they use bats, the helmets are different, the uniforms are different, the rules are different, the stadiums are different, the atmosphere of people are different. There are some really crazy Cleveland Brown fans, if you compare them to Cleveland Indian fans, right? Okay? So what I want you to do right now is flip your T-chart over. You guys have a little bit. I've given you an example. You helped me build it, both physically drawing the circles and informationally. So now I want you to try it. Okay? So what I want you to do is draw your Venn diagram on the back of your T-chart sheet. Make it nice and big so they overlap, because I know a lot of you write really, really large. Yes, Eli? Just do it on the back. It's okay. Because what we're going to do is, I don't have a copy of the T-chart sheet. The T-chart that I had you do for the two characters that you selected of Edward Tulane. You're going to use that later to create a Venn diagram of those two characters. Okay? So on the back of your T-chart sheet, that's where I want you to do your practice Venn diagram so you can refer back to that as an example when you're doing your homework. Okay? Can you write in there? Can you write in that bold section? It's got to be nice and big. For example, the Venn diagrams are going to be handy for your homework. Look at how much space that is. I can fit 2, 3 of my giant banana fingers in there. You guys need to make it nice and big. A lot of you write big. Alright? I want to see all of your information nice and neat. Just like that. Very good. Better staple together. Okay? So, just a shower.
Yes, sir.
Could you give us an example? Two things to compare for the Venn diagram that they are going to build themselves.
Two things.
Listen up, listen up.
Alright, so since I'm living in the life of this new puppy, you guys remember my puppy's name?
Yeah.
Grady, the puppy. We are going to compare puppies.
Everybody look up here really quick. You have to write what you were talking about on one side so you remember.
What should we compare puppies to? The obvious would be kitties, but do we want to do that? Because that would be so easy, right? So we can't do easy because they're too smart for easy. So let's do something absolutely ridiculous. Gorillas.
Gorillas. Remember, we watched that video about gorillas in Jane Goodall the other day, right?
Oh, so you have knowledge of gorillas.
So you guys have some knowledge of gorillas.
All right, here we go.
No, you spelled it right.
Gorilla is too, right?
I think it does.
That is
I
embarrassing.
my phone and we'll check.
I'm going to zoom in so you guys can read it. I'm also going to turn off one of the overhead lights. Any question, raise your hand. I don't know where the people are. Oh, there it is. Yes, AJ.
They don't fall.
Huh?
They don't fall.
Don't tell me. You guys are doing this yourself, and I'm coming around to make sure that you guys understand how to do Venn diagrams. We already did one together. Ah, what happened?
How did I get the big story?
Oh, much better, right?
Way better.
Oh, yeah, just help remember. Bolt. Same, bolt. It works. Just so you know. You don't have to write bolt there if you don't want to. It's just a little thing to help you remember. Alright? So I'm going to come around. What I want to see is, I want to see at least 4 things about gorillas that are different from puppies. I want to see at least 4 things that are different from puppies and gorillas. And I want to see 3 things that are the same. So 4 plus 4 plus 3 is what?
I don't know.
What?
What did you say?
12. Oh, close.
What did you say?
Price is Right style, that would have been good. Antonio. 11. Right. So you need 11 facts in total. They do not have to be in complete sentences. Okay? I'm giving you a break here. So, for example, I will give you one that you might not know. Gorillas. I'm going to put a little dot. Have thumbs. Puppies don't have thumbs, do they? No. So there's a little cheat, okay? I want them to look like this. I want them to be behind a little bullet point, alright? Or a dash, or if you want to divide it into lines, that is fine. I need to be able to see that the 4 facts on the outsides are different, okay? I don't want them all running into each other and turning into one big hodgepodge of words, alright? Paws. These hands are called paws. are dogs, so if you wanna expand it to dogs, that's fine, but I want you to try to stay as close to puppies as you can. Dogs and puppies are very similar, because they are technically the same thing.
And my mom had a cat like that.
That's not more of
Puppies and dogs are sleeping, because I would be getting their sleep at night. Puppies wake up and cry. They do.
Yeah, let's get it.
Just like babies.
I can't think of it. Yeah, you can. I gave you one. Okay, you got, okay. You got that done, good. So now you need 4 things about puppies that gorillas don't
I
have.
don't know if you have information to hear.
Or maybe what they do.
Gorillas snore. You
It-
should look it up. on
It could be
Google.
anything.
Put it into a Google search and go, do gorillas
Yes.
snore? You'll find the
They
answer.
snore.
They do.
Totally guaranteed.
Remember, like with football and baseball, it could be anything. It could be where they live, how they get around, what they eat, how they interact with other animals within their species. Right? It could be how gorillas interact with gorillas. It could be how puppies interact with puppies. How they communicate, movement, how they look, all that stuff. Okay?
Give a ticket for the most creative response.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll make it G-Bucks.
Oh.
For the listen, there are parameters to this. For the most creative, not ridiculous. Okay? If you're just trying to be funny, it has to actually make sense. Okay? You can make it as ridiculous as you want. I think having thumbs is a pretty good one, and I don't think you guys are going to be able to top that.
Because everybody knows puppies are small.
You should have seen my puppy. He's still a puppy. He's only 3. He's 105 pounds. Yeah. Some puppy. Yes, ma'am.
And why do they do that? Because they have, right, good one. You expanded on Mr. Beckman's, right?
Expanded. I'm interested to see this. AJ might have the G-Buck wrapped up already.
Wait, how do you know girls snore? What information do you have?
Somebody else said they snore.
Somebody else was talking about puppies snoring.
Puppies snore too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if we
Wait,
have empirical data.
If
on
gorillas
whether
snore and
puppies
puppies snore, what section could that be put in?
Oh,
Look at you guys.
I don't know if we know that.
Context clues.
I think that should be corroborated by research.
If we have time later today, maybe I can find a YouTube of gorillas snoring.
Needs to like go into Google and let me know by lunchtime whether or not
Right.
the internet says that gorillas snore, because if it says it on the internet, it must be true.
On the floor, please. Right.
Well,
Trying to
how
save-
many days do you have yet?
Trying to save you guys from having alone. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you think back to what day it was, Thursday? That we watched, I know it was a long weekend, that we watched the video about Jane Goodall, and then we did the reading comprehension about her. Bless you. They do tell a lot of things about the gorillas. AJ remembered a very good one, and I think that's probably gonna be the most creative one.
Oh, yeah,
Just
AJ's my winner so far.
AJ's the winner so far.
Yeah, so far, he is.
The thumb one, which one?
AJ's like a future anthropologist.
That's a good one too. Ooh,
Oh, there's competition?
you might leave it up.
Jose?
Ah, I'm leaning with this one right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll let Mrs. Shower be the final decision maker. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys
Well, what else you know about these things?
a little bit more time to work. Just a little bit, because we have to, after this, we still have a little bit more English language arts to do. We have a practice spelling. Good. Keep going. If you're working all on one side, for example, if you have like all of gorillas done, and then like 2 here and nothing over here, I would encourage you to start working on this side. Because having 2, 3, and 2 is better than 4, 3, and nothing.
Creative one, right? Oh, that's perceptive.
Do wolves have puppies?
Yes.
Baby wolves are, there might be an actual name for them, but I'm pretty sure that you could refer to them as puppies. Yes, ma'am.
You mean an East Coast original puppy paws?
Good!
Yeah.
See? Well, I don't want it right now.
bet you a gorilla would
Puffs,
eat ice cream
which is
if
short
you gave it
for?
to them, though.
Yes, very good.
I bet they would.
Hmm?
So I'd have to think that one through.
Two more here, one more there. Yep, you need 3 in the middle. Reminder, 3 in the middle. 4 over here. 4 over here. If you can do more, awesome. But before you start doing extra, I need you to have the minimum down. So if you have 4 here, 3 here, and 1 here, and you want to add another one about gorillas, don't do it until you finish puppies. Okay? Yes, sir. You got another one. I don't know if you can cop that first one.
What's your creative one?
That's a good one too. You really remember that video, don't you? Very good. Very good. Chimpanzees and gorillas are actually very closely related. They're very close. Ever? I don't know if you're going to beat his. I think it is. Alright, how about this? I'm going to give you another 2 minutes. You can't think of any cool puppies? Not gorillas would be hard. Alright, I'm going to put on my countdown. Alright? No wait. The timer starts now. 2 minutes. And the phone goes off. You want to put your hands up. Get your pencils down. Happy feet, chill. I'll be over in a second. Yes, ma'am. You need 4, 3, 4. So 1 more for each. That's good? It's good that you have it even, but I need you to give 1 more for each one. Yes, ma'am. What? I don't know what this means. You have to explain to me what this means. Huh? Is that how you ask for my attention? I'm going to make you wait now. Yes, ma'am. Do you feel any better? No. Okay. We'll wait till see what else you're Yeah, how do you practice? Some feel this. Don't just say that. Say it. Oh, wait a minute. From the video, don't you remember they bark when they find food? Think about what they look like. Do gorillas look more like people than puppies? Or what about these?
No. Wait.
Do gorillas have these?
No.
Do puppies have these?
No.
Yeah.
I only have 2 for puppies and gorillas.
I'm gonna give you guys a hint. If you need a fact for puppies, what is wagging behind me?
Ooh.
Oh, it's my hand, but it's what it's supposed to be. Shh, don't say it right. Here's your hand. Your answer. I hope you weren't banking that was the creative one. Okay, good. Yes, sir. You got it done? Good. Number them. Ah! Pencils down, hands up. Do it. Hands up, come on. Time's up. Put your hands up. Come on. No. Do it. Everybody.
Chopped.
Alright. Good. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. Keep your hands up. Okay. Now please sit in slant facing me in 3, 2. Very good. Alright. Let's take some answers. The most creative.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna let Mrs. Shower decide. We already know AJ. AJ, would you like to tell everybody yours to see if they can beat it?
I got 3.
Just use the first one that you told me about gorillas.
Gorillas use tools.
Gorillas use tools. Remember that from the video? That they were sticking a little grass down the hand?
And why can they use tools, AJ?
And they got thorns.
You're right.
Bam.
They were supposed to live a year because they don't live. They don't go one day. They live a year. They live 7 or 9 years.
Mr. Warren.
Oh, you count them by, yes, by dog years. Gotcha. Okay, that is a very creative answer.
I'm letting you decide.
Jose had also a very creative answer.
I like Jose's.
What's yours?
One of them is dogs are ancient helpers.
And explain,
Yeah, can you
expound on that.
Dogs are ancient helpers because they help ancient warriors.
How?
They were warned when other ancient warriors were coming.
Very good. These dogs have a very good sense of what?
No.
Right, that's why police units use them. Right, the canine units, because they can smell stuff really well. You have another one. What is it?
When gorillas are babies, they remain to be monkeys because they're small, they're not big as the babies. One difference.
I don't think monkey and gorilla refers to size.
Monkey is a species.
Monkey is a separate species.
Monkey's like a big,
Monkey is
Picture
the
of
big
which a
term that everything
gorilla
falls
falls.
underneath. So like gorilla, orangutan, baboons, they're all underneath
a
monkey.
gorilla is a kind of,
Right.
I believe.
Don't look at me, look at her. She's the one picking.
Oh, yes. Dejanette, you had a couple good ones over there. What do you have?
They,
Your best one.
the ones from the puppy.
Your best one.
The one that you
You have a
think
lot
is
of
the
good
best
things
one.
over there. You pick what you think is the best.
Puppy has different colors on their skin because gorillas just
Right. We have never
Right.
seen a gorilla with various
Polka dots.
polka dotty
Right.
fur, such like that. Angelica, what do you got?
gorillas can become big on breakfast.
Shout out.
Yeah, but when my puppy sees a biscuit as her food, she starts barking too.
Well, when my puppy starts seeing that we have food, you know,
Yeah, then
puts
they
our
buy
head
it.
on our knee and starts.
That might be
Why?
something that might be both of them.
I think that's both.
too. I think that's a good observation, but I think both of them. Eli, what do you have?
I have two.
I only need your best.
Best one. One.
One.
Gorillas, they use leaves to suck up water. They use it as sponges to suck up water.
Interesting. I have never seen Gravy do that.
That goes in with Mr. McBary's answer of using tools.
Ah, he's building a crime, Mr. McBary. So Mr. McBary is still the anthropological expert in the room. Trisha, say again.
I
Oh!
think
Oh! Wait a second.
science. Very
Wait.
nice.
She just went cross-curricular on us.
Wow, interdisciplinary learning.
Wow.
I didn't hear it.
Shh, nice and loud for
Say
the
it
whole class,
again,
Trisha.
Trisha.
They're both mammals.
Mammals. Mammals, they're mammals. Use
Wait,
them.
everybody go like this. That was mind blowing. That was mind blowing.
I don't think that's gonna get beaten. I would take.
That's
This is-
definitely G-Buck worthy.
Oh, that's you up there.
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Shower, could you please select two more?
two more.
Two more.
And you're gonna beat
You think you can beat
and
mammal?
that they're ancient pack animals, and that they use tools with opposable thumbs. Really? Leilani. Gorillas can communicate? And how do gorillas communicate? Because Gravy talks to me all the time. I think gorillas, maybe with this is where you're going with this, that gorillas have been shown to be able to respond to like human forms of communication.
Mhm.
Like if you show gorillas
They can pick up on social cues.
colors or
A lot of
things
gorillas
like
can
that.
pick up on things like waving. They understand as like hello.
Okay, that's good.
That's very
That's
good.
good. So they have heightened communication skills or something like that, where my
Mhm.
puppy,
Right.
who knows?
Puppy's really keen.
Puppy. All right, the last one, who could possibly top, was you're already in the mix, man. You're already
Yeah,
there.
no, put your.
Onesto.
When gorillas find food, they make a sound.
Here we go.
Yeah, but so does Gravy. So, all right, so that's it.
All right. what I decided to do was, those 3 answers get G-Bucks.
Oh yeah.
Because those were awesome answers.
Those were
Very,
incredible,
those were very high.
insightful answers.
Alright, could I please get you to slant back to me in 3, 2, 1. I need to see everybody's eyes. Everybody's eyes. Courtney. Thank you. Okay. It seems like you can. It seems like you have a very good grasp on what it is to build a Venn diagram. Do you agree? You guys, yeah? Do you understand what a Venn diagram is used for? It's used for comparing and contrasting. So now, this is your homework. Mr. King has been helping us with, we're going to start writing paragraphs, right? Multiple sentences per paragraph. Eventually, what we are going to do with this is is going to become a compare and contrast paper. Just 2 whole paragraphs. That's a little far off right now, but what we are going to do now is I am going to pass out to you these Venn diagrams that I have built for you. What you are going to do is, everybody flip over to your T-chart. The 2 characters on your T-chart. I'll show you the Venn diagram real quick. Venn diagram. You're going to put your name somewhere up here on the top. The 2 characters you're going to write. 1 character here. You're going to write 1 character here. Or actually, here or here. On either of the 4 lines, you need to write the characters. You're going to then transfer your 4 facts about each one into the circle. And you're going to come up with some for both. Okay? Makes sense to everybody. Anybody have any questions? Good job. If they only have 1 thing in common, then write that, but I'm pretty positive that you can find more than 1 thing in common with every character. Just like every night with our reading homework, we're going to take home our books so you can look back into the story and find more things that they may have in common, right? They might not say it right out in the text. You might have to use your brain and think a little bit. Like for example, I'll give you a hint for those of you who may have done Mr. and Mrs. Tulane and Abilene. It doesn't exactly say this in the text. One could assume that they live at the same house, right? Well, then this one should be on your Venn diagram, right? So the very first thing I would like you to do is put your name on it. Because I do not want any Venn diagrams tomorrow that don't have any names. This is going to be homework, so we will not be working on it now. Once your name is on it, you need to put it in which pocket of your red homework folder? 2. Very good. Nautica, I'm passing down 5. Could you please put one of them on Gaddafi's desk for him, please? 5. Very first thing you do is put your name on it. That is the only thing that you do. Then you put it away because it is time for spelling. Spelling is very important. Not now. This is homework. This is for you to take home. All right. See everybody putting their name on it.